Just no one watching. I guess I'll just keep doing my budget. So I don't know how this all works doing the live streaming and whatnot, but if it somehow pops up on YouTube and you're watching this at a later date, hello. So you know when you seem to be working heaps and then you look at your bank account and you're like, fuck, that's not how that's meant to look. That's pretty much what I'm going through at the moment. I got a lot on my mind. Oh, hey man. Trying to do a budget because money is a pain in the ass. I'm sure you would relate. Oh, hey Carl. How's it going, man? I don't do live streams, so. Oh shit. There's so many peoples. What's up? You guys got any questions while I'm eating my Mandarin before I get doing budgetings? Oh, cheers, man. Same to you. Fuck, how cold is it? I'm so over the cold. Holy shit. Is it worth me actually typing to reply to you guys? Carl, you're a crack up. Where are you, man? You should come and hang out. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Peter. What's up, Brody? God damn, there's such an array of humans. I was going to be joined by the dog, but the dog just ditched me, so. I mean, I could sit next to him, but he'll probably be pissed off. Okay. Doing my budgeting. Oh, yeah. The Crusader's running. It's manual, which is good. Make meals once a week. Yeah, no, I do agree. I do need to do that. I used to do that for ages. I used to cook fried rices and stuff. Oh, so good. And then I just got over rice completely. And then I did the same with butter chicken, but I also had rice in it and I was over it. But it is definitely a good way to save money. I will write that down because I do need to keep doing that. Meal prep. Thanks. Oh, hell yeah, Peter. That's sick. David's such a nice dude. Hey, such a good bloke. Sick. We'll have to do photos for sure. I could drive in my Corona, but I really need to paint it. But I sort of pushed that to the side so I could get the Crusader running, and it's good. It runs now. I mean, it's got pedal problems and all sorts of other problems, but it does a brake traction pretty good, which is awesome. Well, what are you going on about, Carl? What a mess. Where's the vlogs at? Yeah, I don't know. I sort of lost motivation again. It's partly because I'm partially over editing, and I'm looking at the videos that I produce, and I'm not super stoked with them. Like I enjoy them, but I feel like my videos aren't progressing, and I need to I still use iMovie. I need to use a different platform. I love learning, and I really need to progress. If I don't see progression, I'm just gonna get bored. And then I guess that's the same with a lot of things. But I don't know. I feel like I'm moving in with James in 2 months. So us gangs, or me, Chris, Nick and myself are splitting up, which is a crazy thing. And then, yeah, moving in with James, which is going to be pretty cool because we'll both bounce off each other and make heaps of content, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, check messages. Wait, these messages? Oh, I see. I would rather eat cake and sit on a dick than eat dick and sit on a cake. All right. Fuck. Incredible. Spend less on cars. Yeah, I do agree with you, and that's definitely the most logical thing to possibly do. But where's the fun in that? Let's just struggle financially and well-being wise, but have cool cars. Nah, I mean, so I was gonna sell the S13 today. Probably still gonna sell the S13. The reason for that, I know it sucks, and but at the same time, I want something that I'm not going to feel bad modifying, and that's such a crazy car because like I'm so grateful that I got that first interaction where it's like, man, I got like the second owner sort of thing, or like not second owner, but second in Australia, and it's like such a cool experience. But at the same time, for me, what I wanted to do with that car is make it like fully like railed, and just that's not the car to do that to do. Yeah. Wash my mouth out. Make up your mind. Yeah, I know, man. I can't do it. I'm fucking horrible with that, with like sticking to one thing, especially car wise. Because I apparently have a short attention span. God damn. I still have these though. One sec. And these do need to go in something. So, but I'm also looking at another set of wheels on Sunday for the Corona, which won't fit, which is okay because we make them fit. But they are 15s and they won't go on the Corona. So I don't know, maybe RX-7 and then 4-stud. I don't know. Don't want to cut up the RX-7. Car collection is life. Yeah, man, proper. I could not picture myself without a car. I wouldn't be sane. I mean, I don't think I'm sane now, but I would be less sane. Sell all of them, buy a Festiva. You won't regret it. Dude, no. Oh, fuck. There was about 6 months after I crashed my Suzuki Cappuccino that I had to drive a Nissan Micra. But it wasn't like a K11 one. It wasn't like a one you'd look at and be like, that was cool. It was like the fucking 2000s one. Oh, it's great. Made me severely depressed, I'm not going to lie. But that's okay because we don't own it now. At least I had AC. Air conditioning. That'd be handy. You called dibs on the 13? I don't know. I'm going to put it up for stupid money. You recognize the black one that couch is sitting on? What? I recognize. Wait. This couch or that couch? This couch is Will's old one. You recognize that from? Oh. Ripper skid and show us some action. And what? The Corona doesn't skid, man. I mean, sort of does. Not really. I need a 4-link it and actually put a like 31 rear end in it, and it'll be like solid and too many big dreams. Not enough brain power and money. Those wheels would look cool on my 38. It's 38 what? What is a 38? Is that a Corolla? No. Please tell me more information. What turbo is it for the Cressida? I mean, that's the only turbo car I have at the moment. God damn it. It's got a Precision 5858. I don't know what's going on with the boost controller. I think the previous owner fucked around with it. When it was swapped to him, or he bought it, the dude Scott down in Sydney, it was making 380 on 17 pound and 548 on 27 pound. I can't even find the high boost setting. He's fucked around with all that. So I'm planning on probably getting a retune, but at the same time, it's like an old Microtech's junk. So it's like a hard decision because you can put another 2.5 into it and get a decent link set up, and then you can have all your safeties, and it's just a rabbit hole, man. Like it's so tricky, but yeah, is a good. It does it fast. Oh, K38 wagon. Fuck yeah, that's sick. God damn. I mean, definitely good luck fitting them under your guards. But wait, wouldn't you want to go 14s for your KE? I mean, 15s would look big, but they're a square set and they're neg 32 or neg 33, so your scrub radius on the steers are going to be pretty wild. But that's sick, man. Cool car. Big dreams king. Cheers, man. Yeah, dream big. Hopefully we can achieve some of those ones. But yeah, we'll see. 45 PSI. Yeah, fuck, that would be nuts. I don't think the old J could handle that. I mean, not in its current state, but it's so funny. I love SRs. They are so shit, but they're also okay. I mean, as long as you don't put stupid amount of boost through them, they're actually okay, but they're also so not. But I love winding James up with them, man. It's so fucking funny every time. So good. But it's funny driving the Crusader just because, I mean, you gotta the J just sounds so much nicer than SR. Like it's just the way it is, and it makes me laugh. You already got meshes but need bigger. What are the specs on the meshes on it? Is it stock guards? What else have I missed? Was that no for selling the S13? Yeah, no, big sad. Fuck. Yeah, you definitely can't beat the sound of a straight six. I definitely agree with you. There's also I've still got that 25 sitting in the dining room, and I do have the RB30 A8 block. So I do want to do an RB build down the line, but at the same time, I don't really have the chassis to put it into. I don't want to put it in the RX-7 just because it's not really the plan I want to go. I want something low powered in the RX-7 because my plan for that car is obviously end goals 100% rotary. Rotaries are the only thing that you should be putting in an RX-7, but at the same time, money cost for a rotary is just stupid, and I'm just going to do something which annoys everyone, so I'm okay with that. And I want it low powered. So my plan, I'm not too sure if I've talked about it before, that is to put a 3RZ in it, which is the Toyota Hilux motor, which is it's a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. And I'm going to keep it NA and just have a fun NA car that I can take to Rayleigh. I can take it to QR. I mean, it'll probably suck at QR, to be honest, but a fun low power car at Rayleigh where you can just do laps after laps, and it's all about seat time. Because at the end of the day, I really want to get better at driving and seat time. So, it's cool having this car. I'm super grateful to have the Crusader because that can be a competitive car, and I'm super looking forward to the future where I can sort of push my driving. But at the same time, I can't afford that. Fuck. When I was doing the S13 and that was 330 at the wheels, if I was doing 2 into the dipper, I would get 8 laps to a set of tires. That's fucking stupid, but really fun. But yeah, I want something low power. What else is what? Stock guards. Oh shit. Please. Well, for now, you're gonna they are such a cool shape. What's the reason for wanting to go would you go metal, or what is your plan? Because metal guards definitely the way, big metal flares. That's what I'm going to possibly attempt to micro-owner, but we'll see. 25. I'm in the market for one in the next few months. If you're selling, nah, I'm not selling. It's got the block's fucked on it. It was sitting. I think it's been sitting for like 5 or 6 years now, and where the water pump is all corroded from previous endeavors. The block is like it's all cracked and shit. It's not good. So I won't be selling that one. But I might use the head down the line. So we'll see. 3RZ on boost is sick. Yeah, fuck yeah. And they sound sick too. Yeah, definitely. And that's the cool thing about them. It's like I really wanted to SR the fucking yep, that one, the blue one. But at the same time, like I bought the NA motor, having an NA SR FC would have just been fucking horrendous, like so bad. So then I would have turboed it, and then it's turboing an NA car. I mean, saying that, Luke from Kamikaze is driving a S13 NA plus T. It makes like three something, and it eats all day. It's just on a link with like good tuning E85, and it loves it. So you can definitely do it. But at the same time, if I do it and then I fuck the SR, then I have to try and find another SR instead of if I put a Hilux motor in it. One, with boost, they can make 300 all day and just love it, which is nuts because Toyota. And two, if it blows up, you just get another one for a couple $1,000s. I mean, it's still a couple $1,000s, but it's better than trying to find an SR because that just sucks. Put the Commodore flares on the Corona. Are they metal or? I don't even know. Hang on, I'll Google that. What do VE flares look like? Like the plastic ones? I think if it's the plastic ones, I know what you're talking about. They're nah, I'm not going down for that look. I do want to have a go at just like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have a go trying to do some metal fenders myself. It'll probably fuck it, and then I'll end up taking it to someone. But that car is the car that I would like to attempt this sort of stuff on, only because I bought it for $1,400. Like for me, it's more valuable than any of the other cars, but at the same time, it doesn't really have that much value. I know that's a bit of a contradiction, but I don't feel as bad cutting into it for some reason. Probably because you can stick your fingers through the floor. Don't tell the roadworthies. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, metal is cool. That will be ideal. Oh yeah, doing metal. Yeah, sick. Hell yeah. If you could put a rotary in the RX-7, what would be the max you'd want to pay? Oh, that's a tricky one because I don't really know the rotary scene. Like, it's got a wiring harness in it. I've got an NA box there, so it would be cool just to do like a little NA rotary and make like 150. But I don't know. I like the end goal for that shell. Like if I keep it for as long as I, can, and I don't change my mind, which I am pretty shocking at. Definitely would love to spend all of the monies and make it like a sick either 3-rotor and keep it NA or do a 13B T. It would be super cool. But as for like what is the max I'd want to pay, it's not even, I don't know. That's a tricky one because that's not really where I'm going at the moment because yeah. So I will avoid that question. Try Pond Rento flares. The metal from Thailand and cheap. Interesting. Okay. I shall write that down. Does it say retro? Thank you. Fuck. Okay, interesting. That would be cool. Because yeah, I don't know. I was gonna disconnect the leaves. Well, it's hard because the Corona doesn't really have much travel in it, so I could just like air down the tires a little bit. I could take the like back leaves out, raise the diff like a little bit, have the wheels come up, and then angle grind. And then I was gonna do like bend a metal rod and do little. It was going to be a nightmare. Probably still will be a nightmare. Not too sure. I'll definitely research. Thanks for that. Put a SE14 on the 3RZ. Something. Wait. Put an SC14. What? Like an S14? S4 to like a 3RZ S14? I think so. Or is that a different car? And I'm just fucking retarded. Oh, it's a supercharger. Was it turbo? Oh, fuck, I'm so confused. What? Incredible. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, no, but Spoolie boys, turbo flutter, come on. Nah, that would be wild though. I don't know if I'd have the hood clearance though, because it's already a super tall motor, and it's, I'm gonna rail it, so it's gonna be, the pan's gonna be like on the ground, so I can't really have the motor go lower. But that would be a sick idea. I flip my leaves on the Chrono upside down to remove some of the leaves. Hell yeah. That's always the way. My Chronos flip leaves. Previous owners did it to mine, and they told me to they cut the handbrake lines, which is really fucking annoying because it still doesn't have a handbrake. I bought the handbrake cables, but I have to pull apart the drums, and I'm way too lazy to actually do that. But I will do that eventually. But then they're like, oh, we had to cut the handbrake cables because we couldn't have the handbrake in there with the leaf springs flipped upside down. And then they took this bushing out, so every time you accelerate, the fucking diff would hit the floor. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, we had to take that out. And I was like, okay. And then I put it back in, and it's been sweet ever since. And I was like, you fucking retarded. Why? So I'm pretty sure the handbrake will work sweet when I put the other thing in it. But flip leaf springs, definitely the way to go. Fuck doing legal things. You have a spare 13B, but it's a Renaissance. Oh, like RX-8 motor. I wanted to build a GSL SE hybrid one day. What's that? But I need to make the most ridiculous manifold to make it work. Sick. Nah, man. Keep your dreams alive. Do it. I mean, I don't know. I have so much to learn about rotaries. Like they are such an incredible thing, but I just don't have the knowledge about them yet. Like, is the difference between the 13B and the Renaissance? Is it like the way that the fuel mixed or something? Not the fuel, like the oiling system or something, because you didn't have to pre-mix. I don't know. Is that? Sell Chrono and Surf, keep 13 RX-7. No. I'm already trying to sell the Surf. It's on the market. It's sort of hard because it doesn't really run properly and no one really wants it. Come here, buddy. Give me a hug. Come here. Come here. Come on. Join me. He just wants the chips. I got you on film. Who's that? Completely disinterested. Yeah, I do have to feed him a little bit. I refuse to sell the Corona. That'll be the last car I ever sell. The GSL SE hybrid is combining with. Interesting. I'm going to write that down because I want to do some research into that. That's quite cool. I wonder, obviously it'll use like random bits from each motor. I gotta let the dog out. I'll be back 1 second. Be free. Jesus. Happy shitting. GSL SE. GSL. Fuck me. Oh, lots of things to learn. Rotaries. Rotaries are just metal fillets with lots of O-rings. That's genius. Man, rotaries are just cool because they just sound fucking obnoxious. And they can be so much louder than everything else. And that is what I would love to have in the Corona. That thing, slammed, big 14s, big flares, big bozo pipes, straight piped, just so obnoxious. One day. I got to not have it as my daily for a bit though. Use the housing, the housings from an RX-7 FB. That own RX-7 that has a housing compatible. Oh, interesting. Did the FB use a 12A motor, or is that? I don't know. Don't know. That's cool though. One GR FE V6. 1GR. What is a 1GR? Why did Toyota make so many crazy things? Eh? So many variations. 1GR FE. Ah. Oh shit. Yeah, that would be cool. Interesting. So from factory, this 1GR motor, it definitely looks quite modern. It's a 4-liter V6, which makes 236 to 317 horsepower, and then the torque is 266 to 295, which would definitely be so much fun in that chassis. That is a cool swap. Definitely depends. If they're front sump, that is a no-go because, well, that's also the thing. They have fuck all like clearance for bonnet height. And then they also, the steering rack is like really shittily, like, it's in a really weird spot because it sits on top of the subframe and the subframe's already in odd shape. So it's like probably notch, or I don't know, can you go with 30 in front of them? I've got so much to learn. But the steering rack was definitely a clearance issue. Plus, that looks super modern, and modern is complicated. So we'll see. But that is quite cool. Quite a cool swap idea, and I will write that down. 1 GRFE. Cheers for the door card idea. Just finished the wagon with Mr. Fucking Ontario. I wanted to do the flower door cards more. I mean, that's very cool that it's a little bit of common sense from the wife. No, just do it anyway. Just get 2 sets of door cards and then do one and then swap them in there when she's not around. No, that's cool. I'm stoked you got the idea. Budget out the window. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do the budget, but I was quite funny because I was sitting there and all my roommates said, you know, Nick's got a girlfriend, Chris has got a girlfriend, and they're pretty much never here. So I'm sort of borderline lonely, but I'm also not because I'm just that sort of person. But I was sitting there and I was like, you know what I could do? I could try and do a live stream and budget. Nope, I'm incapable of doing 2 things at once. God damn it. Thanks for joining this random chat. It's good. If you have any questions, yeah, fuck the budget. I'll do it later. If you guys have any questions regarding literally anything, please shoot. Yeah. Oh, hi, Chris. I was just talking. I was like, man, Nick and Chris have both got girlfriends at abandoned ship. I'm just sitting at home by myself. Oh, hey, man. Oh my god, I've been doing it for half an hour. Holy. Fab work will make me money. That is very true. Like Chris is at work, watching your roommate's random live stream at work. Yeah, Trevor, the fab thing is definitely something I do want to chase. I know it's a bit of an awkward situation. It's not awkward, but it's like I bought that drop saw. One, it's a piece of shit. Two, it just makes me angry using it. And plus, when I'm moving into James's house, I'm not really going to have the facility to like work on customers' cars. It's like because James is super protective. Like obviously he's got a family. He's super protective of his house, which is his property, which is fair enough. So I would love to obviously get a shop, and then I can start doing more of this stuff. But at the same time, I'll probably have to sell cars and sacrifice a lot. So I'm sort of just enjoying what I can for the moment, and am super keen to do more fab on exhaust on Corona, and I'll probably have to do cooler exhaust and on the Cressida, because Cressida's exhaust is 4-inch and it literally nearly sits on the ground when it's at stock ride height. But yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, man, I'm doing fab work. You're playing Xbox? What are you playing, man? Chris is playing. Oh, not at the moment, but Chris plays that character drift game, and I can just hear him from his bedroom just that seems pretty fun. Definitely at some point need to get a console again and game, because sort of miss that. Yeet! I agree. We need a heater in this house, eh? Actually, there's a heater there. Room for heaps more cars at James's. Yes, that is true, but also not true, because he's got a lot of dirt and he needs to move into the corner, and then there'll be more room. But till then, there's a lot of room which is sort of being taken up by a pile of dirt, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that, but at this current point in time, hopefully I can have 4 cars when I move into his place, and then try and sell probably the S13. So maybe I have 3 when I get to his, which is a little bit excessive, but that's okay, because that's probably, I feel like my car number won't go down from 3, because I'll always have the Corona, and then I always want like a street drift car, which is the FC, and then I always want something that I can push competition-wise, which at the moment is the Corona, the Cressida. I say at the moment because I'm not 100% certain on that chassis. Like, some people love them, some people think they just super drive terrible. I don't really know too much about the suspension setup on it. Like, obviously everything's stock at the moment, but supposedly I've got some knuckles lined up, which would be cool. Got to shorten the front caster arms by 5 mil, and then what else do I got to do? Probably coilovers and blow. But at the same time, as soon as I do that, I'll be like, ooh, just make it drivable. But I don't know. It'll be cool. That'll be the cool thing about if I do sell the S13 is I'll be able to pay my dad back. I won't be as stressed, and I'll also be able to, possibly buy another set of wheels. I can put those D9Rs on the Cressida and maybe have it actually like looking sort of cool, which would make me happy. How's the Cressida coming along? It's good. I mean, it runs. It's manual now. It's outside, which is good. So it's got a KE conversions clutch pedal in it, and I'm not sure because I bought the manual conversion off this bloke, and I think he left out a flywheel bolt, which was not ideal. And I don't know if he's pulled this clutch pedal apart before he sent it to me and like lost a bushing, because the hinge that the actual pedal like levers on in the pedal box is like hella floppy. So I got to pull the pedal box out and drill a bigger hole and then put a bigger bolt in it. Because the whole clutch pedal, when your foot's on it, just goes like, look at this. Plus the engagement's super low, so whether or not, I mean, the clutch seemed like it had heaps of life on it, but it's a little bit annoying. And the diff, I sort of fucked with the diff that I bought. So I got told that I bought this diff, and he's like, there's these like springs which you can put, you undo the LSD, and because the Grande is like a luxury Toyota car, they didn't want the LSD chirping and doing all things that lockers do. So he's like, there's this dude like 5 or 6 years ago that makes these heavy duty springs. Pretty much you pull it apart, you reorganize the clutch packs and the shims, alternating because of the luxury car there, shim, 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 clutch, 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 instead of being alternating. And then you chuck this bigger spring in there and it should make it like a locker. Well, I did that and it's not like a locker. And now it's making serious clunking noises. But I mean, when you get on it, it definitely like breaks too. So that's good. I popped a cooler piping off yesterday. It's definitely feeling a bit weird at the moment. I don't know what's up with it. Haven't really looked at it, but it's fucking quick, and I'm really happy about it. But it still peels like a motherfucker to the left because I think old mate before me crashed it. Sick. So I really got to get a wheel on it. For the legends, yeah. Little Moon Fairy. Oh, all amigos. Howdy, man. Reese Commie. Hey, man. Would you ever get an E36 or an E30? Yeah, funny that you say that. Definitely, it's, you know, I'm sure we all got the cars that we look up every morning just to see if there's deals. I would say that, you know, e-chassis it's on the every third or fourth day I check it. It's not the everyday one, but it's such a cool platform, and I really do want a Euro thing. But if I was going to, I would just put something else in it, because every time I've worked on a European car, it's just made me so angry, and I don't want that life. Would be really cool to put that RB in one. So I don't know, but E30s are a beautiful car. Definitely, yeah, for sure. Think about it a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely the person that would rather have about 18 very average cars, like cool in their own retrospect, but sort of shit, rather than like 3 or 4 like really nice cars. And I'm okay with that. Everyone in my family thinks that I'm absolutely retarded for it, but that's okay. Have I got a full-time job, or am I working casually at Hayden's? So I'm working casually at Hayden's, as well as I work at Time Zone on normally the weekends. I worked, you know, it's like 4 or 5 days at the moment at Hayden's, which is wicked because, you know, I get to work on such cool shit, but at the same time, when you work on cars during the week, and like, it's really hard to stay motivated to work on your own car, and it's sort of annoying, to be honest. It's really cool when I'm doing fab stuff because everything's about seat time. It's all about doing it, and the only way I can get better at doing fab is by, you know, torch in hand. So I'm super stoked about that. But at the same time, I think last week was cool because I pulled head off an S15, just like decked the block in car, head went to the machine shop, reassembled it, put it on, new gaskets, everything. That was super fun. But yeah, cars. And then yeah, Time Zone on weekends, which is okay. But at the same time, there's days that I'm working 7 days a week. It's like nothing to complain about, but it's just annoying because, especially when you do want to make YouTube videos, you just feel like you're overworking yourself, and then you're not happy. It's a bit of a mind game, especially like the hardest thing about YouTube is you can, like, the amount of effort that I've put into it so far is it's pretty crazy because I'm grateful that I'm so fucking stubborn because so many hours, like so many hours. Some of my Japan videos, I think the longest one to edit was 18 and a half hours of just editing for like a 40-minute video. That was the Ebisu one. That was a pretty cool video. But fuck, man, like so much time. People like ask me, they're like, hey, like, would you suggest is doing YouTube something that you would suggest? And honestly, a lot of the time I just say no, because you have to be a certain kind of resilient retard to really do it, or you just get lucky. Like I haven't been a person that's got lucky so far, and maybe one day that'll happen. But you know, I'll just keep trying until it happens. But I just go through these phases where I just sort of sit back and I just need to not push out content because it's just, I just don't feel like it. But yeah, and definitely I do have income coming in, which is good. Did my apprenticeship on European cars. Oh fuck, man, I feel so sorry for you. Holy shit, fuck that. Cars every day. Cars all day, every day is fun for a while. Definitely not fun when you get home. Yeah, exactly. 100% car stuff is best inside. Yeah, I fully agree. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah, no, it has. Yeah, fuck, man. Like, I think, I don't know, what I'm hoping is that I can make money from fabrication and then I can do fabrication as like a job in a sense, because I feel like if I'm doing that, then I'd still come home and be like, you know what? I have the enthusiasm to fucking pull that subframe out. Rather than if I get home now, I'll be like, fuck that, man. I am not doing that. Yeah, definitely need to like stop doing that, but I can't. You just gotta pay the bills. How long have I been? How long? What? Hey bro, how long have you been streaming for now? 42 minutes and 24 seconds, which is the longest stream and the only stream that I've. Oh no, we did my haircut for 1,000 subs. Yes, that happened. Yeah. What else? What else has been going on? I feel like so much has changed. I got sent. I was talking to Max Speeding, like the coilovers or like that brand. And I was speaking to them about. They were super down to send me a set of coilovers for like the S13 or the RX-7, and I was like, yeah, that's super sick, but I don't think they're gonna go low enough. Especially for the S13, for the RX-7, because I think my style for that is I'm probably gonna swap it to 4-stud and then put it on small wheels, and it'll just be on the ground. That's how I want it. And coilovers for max speeding, like, man, they get a hard rap, but at the same time, they're so much cheaper, and they're actually not that bad. I had them in the 34. I didn't adjust the preload on them, and they were super bouncy. And I just had it sacked, and it was a very horribly set up car. But they didn't leak, and they were, I drove them 4 times, I think, and they weren't that bad. But I do have a heater sitting over there that I need to do like an unboxing thing from. Could do that now, but that requires me to film as well because I need to make a YouTube video from that. And I really can't be fucked doing that right now. Even though it would be an entertaining thing to watch on a live stream, because I would be highly entertained and I'm sure I would struggle. Maybe I should do that another time. Maybe when I'm filming, I'll just live stream again. Yeah. Put metal roof racks on the Corona. Yeah, no, that would be a look for sure. Whether or not there's enough metal on the the roof. Actually, they're not even that rusty. Yeah, that could fully be doable. It means I wouldn't have to fix the rear door either, because I could just put stuff on the roof and then it's job done. Don't worry about the door. Fine, I sold a diff today. I sold the extra. Remember when I pulled the Corona diff out of that extra Corona that was eventually living out the side of our house for ages? Yeah, I sold that today. And then I got it to the place where they were going to post it down to Sydney. And I'm like, oh, just so you know, we don't take car parts anymore. And I was like, well, fuck, what do I do? And they're like, well, as long as we don't think it's a car part, we can send it for you. So I went to Bunnings and I boxed it all up. I mean, it was a solid axle, so it was a big fucking heavy thing, and I'm there like struggling with it. And I wrapped it in cardboard, and then I bought a little tarp, and then I wrapped the tarp up in it, and a whole fucking thing of tape, and I took it back to them. I was like, now it just looks like a dead body, and they were like, that's okay. And then they sent it. There was a point to that story, and I can't remember. Fuck. No idea. Can't remember. Yeah, surfboard on the roof with the roof racks. What is my dream car? Okay, you ready to be annoyed? Whew, okay, my dream car is an A80 Supra with a VL SR20 in it. And that's happening. I'm for sure doing that. Even if it's like, oh, imagine putting an NA SR in an A80 Supra. I think that would be the fucking most hilarious, best thing to do. Just because it would piss people off and it would be fucking amazing. Yeah, even if I have to sell all of my shit to do that, worth. 100% worth. Got max speeding rolls for the RX-8. The front's got low, but the rear's wide than stock height. Yeah, see? Why did they not make them go low? They would be perfect. That'd be so good. End up getting some teen super streets for the rear off Marketplace. Yeah, solid. That's cool. I like RX-8s. Or Chris and all my friends, you know, they hate RX-8s. Don't know why. Hey, Chris, why do you not like RX-8s? I think they're cool. They're like sort of the odd one out. They're like rolly and cool. I don't know. They're still brap, sort of. Plus, they're NA. They actually make decent power. And I've seen people skid QR with an NA RX-8, and that's cool. But yeah, Chris, bloody needs an SR. Okay, yeah, look, that's fair enough. There was an A80 Supra from Toyota with the 3S GT. What? What the fuck? Really? That is incredible. Holy. Yeah, goddamn. Fucking hell. That's nuts. I think Smokey Nagawa, or not Smokey, but fuck. What is their brand called? Speed something? Can't remember. Chris will type it in the comments because he knows. Top secret. Yes, thanks, Chris. I think they did an SR 80 Supra already, which I'm not trying to be the first or anything. I just want to do it because it's cool. But I think they have done it as like already, which is like super cool because fucking why not? So cool. That's crazy that they did one with the 3S GTE. That's wild, man. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh man, I feel so stupid. Exactly, see? Yeah, and you were killing it, man. I mean, your car was really fucking loud, which is incredible. Keep that like that. But I remember being somewhere and being like, what the fuck is that noise? And I just saw you. I was like, oh. So good. Cummins diesel Supra. Negative on that. After working on that fucking surf, absolutely not. No, I hate diesels. I hate them so much. Fuck. Yeah, no, not a fan. I had to work on a diesel at Hayden's place. We're working on. Do you know Benny? I'm not too sure if you do. Hayden's cousin. He drives a C33 Laurel. Anyway, he bought a tow vehicle, which is a D40 Navara, and it was like I had to replace a front timing case, and there was like a little hole in it, and we're like, that's fucking random. Like there's a hole in it, and there's like a bullet hole through the tray, and it goes through the car like from the back, and then into like next to the passenger seat, and then into like the corner of the door card. So somehow this carriage board has been shot, and he got it for cheap because it's got a bullet hole in it. But this like front timing case, because it'd been driven with this hole in it, so it's just fucking oil everywhere. It's fucked. And then put it all back together, new timing case, blah 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 blah. Fill it up with water, and it just starts pissing out the bottom. And we're like, what the fuck? I didn't check the radiator because I didn't pull the radiator out, but there was a hole in the radiator and the aircon fucking condenser from the bullet. Like there was another bullet. I'm like, fucking hell. But yeah, it was gross, covered in shit. Didn't enjoy it. Fuck diesels. Yeah, now you're talking. Oh, it's gold. Someone says it was Tom. Tom Castrol? I don't know how you say that last name. Sorry for not announcing your names. I just fucking struggle with names, and I would rather just read the comment rather than fuck up the name. Oh, hey, Matt. What's the T? Hey, what do you mean? What's a T33? You fucking own one, you lucky bastard. No, that's cool to put a 3S GTE in a Supra. Hell yeah, good on him. Put the surf. What? Put the surf body on a two-wheel drive Hilux chassis and put the running gear of the Crusader. Yeah, that would be fucking loose. Holy. Oh, what? That would be incredible. God damn. Navs the lemons. My mate bent a valve on this last week. Wait, how the fuck? I thought they were non-interference fit. Oh, no, they are, aren't they? Oh, that is poor bloke. Fuck. I mean, to be fair, they're just a four-wheel drive S13. Like, some of them will do good and some of them will be absolute fucking pieces of shit. That's the way it goes. Feel sorry for you, mate. That sucks. God damn. Diesels are meant to be bulletproof. Hey, well, the funny thing is, it was. So it went through the timing case, the bullet went through, and then it went into like the back, I don't know, some part. It was like, it's a part of his block, but it sort of went through the other side, but it didn't really damage it. So that's always good. And then, yeah, new timing case, fucking mint. That's what it's meant to be like. Gotten himself with the Rodeos. Oh, fuck's sake. Poor Will. He's in balls deep now. God damn. I mean, he's going to build some cool shit eventually when he fucking actually does it. But god damn. That's a process. So, our mate Will is, we call him like he's our god because he's a fabrication fucking wizard. But he's bought two Rodeos. He bought this like Rodeo which is on like an air tube chassis, sorry. And it's got like the big hoop for the drive shaft, not the drive shaft. Oh yeah, the drive shaft. And it's like you can air it out and it just drags rails and stuff. It's fucking loose. But he was gonna pull the whole fucking Rodeo cab off it and put it on an old like a Land Cruiser, like put the Land Cruiser on it, but then something happened. I think the Land Cruiser was super fucked. It is going to get anyway. So his mate had done all this like fabrication to this Rodeo, and then he got it and just like cut all of his mate's fabrication off and like was like, fuck this, I'm doing it again. So now he's pretty much at the same stage as where he was before, because he's a perfectionist. So I admire that, but he can't do something to a poor standard to try and like make money. So it's a crazy thing. Yeah. See you, Chris. Yeah, can't wait to see him make a whole car. Road days are good as long as this is the 3.5 V6. So yeah, the second one he got is the V6, and the one that's got is like the 4-cylinder or whatever the fuck it is. But he was gonna like cab swap onto the tube chassis. But yeah, it's wild. Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell. Man, there's so many cool things that I'd love to learn from him, because he's done, I could show you, I can't show you photos. But he's been doing fabrication for the last like 15 years. But he's the sort of dude that's like, look at it, figure it out, cut it out, and then make it loose and cool. But he's the one that I'll get help with when I eventually full link the Corona. So hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later. I keep saying this, but to put any sort of power into the Corona, I have to figure out, or even to just like make it drive like not a complete piece of shit, I need to get rid of the leaf springs. Especially like I really just want to have something that I can, you can still take it to a wet skid pen and do some low angle little skids. And as soon as you get sideways in that, it just axle hops because it's leaf spring. It doesn't even have a panhard bar. So good. So the plan for that is R31 diff, shortened, and then do a 4-link setup, triangulated 4-link using the front leaf spring mounts. And then I'll have to do like a bar which goes across. There's no strut tails because of this leaves. It's a whole fuck round. Like, definitely, there's a lot of mass in it, and there's a lot of like not steering, but suspension geometry. I don't know any of that. Will does, and hopefully I can get his help with that. Because otherwise, I'm gonna cut it all out and be like, "Hey, Will, come help me," and then hopefully Will. Get that heater done. Get that heater done. It's 10 degrees here in Queensland. I know, it's fucked. This is why I moved to freaking Australia, to get away from this 10 degrees bullshit. And now it's 10 degrees and it's horrible. I mean, I feel sorry for anyone that's, listening to me bitch when they actually live in a cold climate. But yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yeah, no. Fuck no. Yeah, goddamn. Yeah. Yeah, life is busy, hey. Well, I think I'm gonna go and cook some dinner. I could cook at the same time while on live stream, but I don't know what I'm gonna make. 1 second. Yeah, no, can't be bothered. Nothing to cook. I mean, there is bacon and eggs. Food. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Loki. Yeah, bacon and eggs in bun with barbecue sauce. Happy days. And then I have raisin toast. So for my birthday, my dad was like, "Hey, like, are you gonna be home anytime between like blah and blah, like a couple of days?" And I was like, he was like, "Oh, it's for like your birthday present." And I was like, "Oh, sick. I can be home." And then so yeah, he gave me the like organized the time so I was gonna be home and whatnot. And then I didn't want to go to the shops because I was being like a lazy piece of shit. I wasn't. I was just like in a stubborn mood. Anyway, I was cooking rice and onions to eat for dinner. Like, just cut up onions. I don't know. I like cutting onions. It's like my secret ability. They still fuck my eyes, but I used to be a chef before I started doing the rest of my existence. And then, so I was cutting all that up, and then I like cooked it all off, and I was there, and then the door knocked, and I was like, "What the fuck is at the door?" And then it was like my dad bought food from Coles. It did like a whole shopping order, and it was like the most cool thing because I was like sort of sad at the time, and then it arrived, and I was like, "Oh, I'm so loved," and it was just a cool thing. But yeah, so I still got a little bit of that food. Got a mate who works at Woolies. They get 50% off. Fuck, 50% off. God damn, that's a hookup. Man, you save so much money. Food's so expensive. God damn, that's crazy. It's almost worth like working at Woolies just like one shift a week, just to have that discount. I mean, I'd do that. Imagine being able to get a fucking apple for half the price. Ah, fuck. Yeah, 2-minute noodles is also good. That's a go-to for sure. But no, I don't own 2-minute noodles. I have pasta. I don't have anything to put. I could put pasta with butter chicken sauce, but that would fucking be it. That would not go. Nope. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna go and eat some food. I'm gonna end this here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this random period of time. Hopefully, I can do some car meets in the future, or just meets in general. It doesn't have to be car related. I mean, it sort of does, because that's sort of what we do. But yeah, bacon, eggs, and toast. Yeah, yum. I do agree. That does sound like a good plan. Yeah. Cheers, guys, for checking out this random ass stream. I hope you have a wonderful night. Look forward to hopefully making some videos in the future soon. Appreciate you guys. See you next time. Adios.